Navigating the housing market while keeping payments affordable can be challenging. So joining us with information for both buyers and sellers is RE/MAX specialist Maria Raymer and loan officer Jamie Holmes. So welcome to you both.
Thank you.
It's good to see you, Maria, inside the
You
studio.
too. Yes, I'm so excited to be back.
Yay. Okay, well, Jamie, let's start with you. Nice to meet you. But with rates, of course, on the rise, what are some options out there to make payments a little bit more affordable for buyers?
Right, this is like the big question I get every day. And so in our world, what we're trying to do is how do we make housing payments more affordable? So the biggest option right now most people are taking advantage of, it's called the 2-1 buy down. What that means is for the first 24 months, we're trying to make the payment as low as possible. With the first year, the interest rate's going to be literally 2% lower, and the second year goes down to 1%. And just to put that in perspective, the savings, let's say the loan amount is $400,000. The first year, right now rates are about 7%. So the first year of the program would be 5%, and that saves the buyer on average around $514 a month. And the second year, the savings go down to $263. So just think about like the payment options, savings that we're giving them every single year. It's a great program.
I mean, extra $500+, why not, right? But how is this different or better than buying down the rate and discount points? And the reason I'm looking is because the points thing is confusing to me, at least.
Right, yeah, and that's a lot of people ask, like, why don't I just buy it down? So when you do the 2-1 buy down, the cost that you're paying up front, so let's say, for example, on that $400,000 loan amount, the cost is about $9,000, it's a little over 2 points. But the $9,000 we're collecting up front, when we go to refinance the borrower, which is the whole goal within 24 months to refinance them to get them into a lower rate, that money goes towards a principal reduction of the new loan that we're putting them into.
Okay. Well,
so as opposed to just buying down the points, it saves them money. The money doesn't go to waste, doesn't go into the abyss.
Yeah, thanks for explaining that.
Of course.
And Maria, I mean, how can folks make their homes a little bit more attractive? What tips do you have for them, when they're selling?
Yeah, so that's such a great question, Jordan. And the sellers are actually, in many cases, offering to pay for that 2-1 buy down. Right. And so many times when they calculate the payment, the 2-1 buy down reduction in payment is greater than just a reduction in the sale price of $10,000. So it really is more advantageous to take that reduction money, whether it's through negotiation or a price reduction, and use it towards the buy down for the buyer to get their payment to be lower so they can feel more comfortable about entering the market.
Right. And I mean, with the incentives and the reductions, I know there's probably some more that you're seeing out there. What is it?
Definitely to your point, reductions across the board. There's no question. But we are seeing a combination of reductions and offering the incentive with the 2-1 buy down. But some other creative options are paying off the CDD. Many people wouldn't think about that, but the CDD is a monthly cost for the buyer. So if you can pay that down, and I've seen some cost to pay down a CDD, or pay it off, I should say, $10,000, $12,000. And so that's going to reduce the buyer's monthly payment quite a bit. In addition to that, we're seeing owners give co-ops at a higher level. That's the brokerage money that the agents paid, and bonuses to the selling agent to incentivize them to want to show their property. So owners are getting super creative with finding ways to make their house stay at the top of the interest list for buyers as well as agents.
Right. Kind of have to get creative right now, right?
Yes, you do.
Well, it has been such a pleasure to have you both here today. If somebody, though, is interested, Maria, in getting in touch with you, how can they go about doing that?
MariaRaymer.com.
Easy enough. Well, thank you both again so much. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. And if you'd like to see this segment again, you can head to our website, too, and that's firstcoastliving.net.